This is section 8.4, day 2, data variability. Our objective today is to compare data about two populations by using measures of center and measures of variability. Let's start with our vocabulary. Mean absolute deviation, or MAD, is the average distance between the mean and each data value. We can also determine the amount of overlap of two data sets by expressing the difference as a multiple of the MAD or the IQR. A multiple less than 1 means a large amount of overlap. A multiple greater than 1 means small or no overlap. So we are going to work through a MAD problem. The data table shows the number of points scored by each player on two basketball teams during a game. We're going to use measures of center and variability to express the amount of overlap. The first thing is to calculate the mean of each data set. So we're going to start with the Eagles. To find the mean, I take 4 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 9 and divide by how many there are, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our mean for the Eagles is 7. Then we do the same for the Vikings. And the Vikings mean is 2. Now we determine the MAD. And to determine the MAD, I recommend making a table. Now our table should be long enough to have enough spaces for every number. Since we have 8 data values, I'm going to make it 9. Nine by 3. So for this one, first column, the first row. Oh, I only need to make it, this first row is points. I'll call it P. The second row will be your mean. And the third row will be our differences. So across this first row, I'm just going to put the numbers I have. So I have 4, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9. For our mean for the Eagles is 7, so I put 7s all the way across that row. And then the differences. But these have to be absolute differences, so you'll always do bigger minus smaller. So you want to go 7 minus 4 gives me 3. 7 minus 6 is 1, 1. 7 minus 7 is 0. Now we go 8 minus 7, because bigger minus smaller, and then a 2 and a 2. Now to find the MAD, I take this table, move it up here so I have a little more space, and I'm going to find the mean of these differences. So I'll go 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2. So the Eagles MAD, and then I'll divide by how many there were, The Eagles MAD is 1.25. Now we're going to do the same thing, except 9 by 3, except we're going to do it for the Vikings. So for the Vikings, I want to move that over a little bit there. We still have the points scored there. So those points are 0, 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4. We have our mean across the middle, which is 2 in this one. And our differences. So 2, 2, 1, 0, 0, 1, 2, 2. Now to find our MAD for the Vikings, we add up 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2. Divide by 8 because that's how many there are. And our MAD is 1.25 again. Now, if the two MADs are the same, we can do this next part. What multiple n of the MAD equals the difference between the means? Well, the difference between the means was 7 minus 2, which is 5. So 1.25, our MAD, times something, n or x, doesn't matter, equals 5. Divide by 1.25 on both sides. And x equals 4 for this case. Now, we should think back to our definitions on the last slide. If that number is greater than 1, that means little or no overlap. If we look at our data, we see that there's a little bit of overlap because they share a 4. So we will say that there is little overlap. All right, now let's do the next problem. This data shows the number of commercials during a random sample of hour-long shows on 2 television stations. Try calculating the mean on your own. All right, for station A, our mean is 36. And for station B, our mean is 35. Now we have to find the MAD. And for each of these MADs, we will want to make a table. These have 10 sets of data each. So we want to make our table 11 by 3. So for station A, we'll have C for commercials. We've got 33, 35, 35, 35, 36, 36, 36, oops, 37, 38, 39. Our mean goes across the middle, which is 36. And our differences here. So we have a 3, a 1, a 1, a 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now to find our MAD for station A, we add up those differences, divide by how many there are, and we get 1.2. And now we should do the same thing for station B. 11 by 3 table. I'm going to go over my next question a little, that's fine. But we have number of commercials. We do 32, 34, 34, 34, 35, whoops, 35, 36, 36, 37, 37. I mean across the middle here, which is 35 on this one. And our differences, which are 3, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. And then we can find our MAD for station B, which is also 1.2. Now this question, even though you can't see it because it's behind my table, asks us to find what multiple of the MAD equals the difference between the means, which in this case is 1. So we divide both sides by 1.2. That x equals 0.83 repeating. So what does that mean about the overlap? There is a lot of overlap. The reason we want to do it this way and not just saying, oh yeah, they look like they overlap a lot, is because that is very subjective. We want to have an objective way to say, yes, they overlap a lot, or no, they don't overlap that much. Here's your assignment.